Are you ready to start your new home search? Well, if you are, stick around because I'm about to share with you 8 tips that's going to help you save time and energy and help you find your new home that much sooner. And I'm going to be doing that right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jody Cordell, the Savvy Agent with Spence Properties right here in Crestview, Florida. If this is your first time here on my channel, well, first of all, welcome. Always happy to see new faces. Second of all, go ahead and click that little subscribe button down the bottom of this video. And don't forget to click the little bell because that's going to give you a notification every time I come out with a new video. I put out a new video every Wednesday. So be sure to check back here next week for new content. All right, so you're ready to start searching for your home, but you're not really sure what to do first. Where do you start? Don't worry, I'm about to share with you 8 tips that's going to help you get started on the right foot, save time and energy, and help you get into your new home that much sooner and with less stress. All right, so let's get started. All right, tip number 1, research before you look. It's important to decide what features are most important to you before you start searching for a home. I usually ask my buyers to take a sheet of paper and a pen and write down the things that are must-haves and the things that you'd like to have but won't be deal breakers if you don't get them. Also, you might want to research the neighborhoods to see which one you'd be most likely to want to live in and figure out how much you're comfortable paying on your mortgage each month. Number 2, gotta be realistic. There's no such thing as a perfect house. It's okay to be picky, but you got to keep your expectations in check. If you can take your list of priorities that you did in step 1, that'll help you kind of evaluate each property to see if it's going to be a good match for you or not. Number 3, get your finances in order. The first thing you want to do is go check your credit score and see where you're at. That's going to be critical when it comes to getting approved for a loan. Next, make sure that you have plenty of money saved in the bank set aside for things like closing costs, inspection fees, and all sorts of other things that's going to pop up along the way. And then, once you have all of that taken care of, the next thing you want to do is talk to a lender and get pre-qualified. The last thing anybody really wants to do is start their home search without really knowing how much they can afford, falling in love with a home, and then finding out that it's out of their price range. Number 4, don't ask for too many people's opinions. Buying a home is an important decision, and it makes sense to want to get some advice from people whose opinions you value. But if you ask too many people their opinions, it's just going to make you insane. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Remember, you're the one that's going to live in the house. Only ask a couple of people their opinions, but then be ready to make that decision on your own. Number 5, decide your moving timeline. Figure out how much time you have left on your lease, whether you're going to be able to break your lease or pay month to month after that, and figure out what the rental market is going to be where you're actually moving to. All of these things are going to be a factor in figuring out what your timeline is going to be. So make sure that you take all of that into consideration. Number 6, think long term. Are you looking for a starter home that you can live in for a few years and then upgrade? Or are you looking for a home that's going to last a little bit longer than that? This particular decision is going to determine most likely the type of home that you're going to be looking for, as well as the type of mortgage and the terms of your mortgage. Number 7, insist on a home inspection. This is actually very critical, and I usually make sure that my buyers know about a home inspection, and I encourage all of them to get one. When you go under contract, the contract is going to give you a certain amount of time to do inspections on the home to make sure that you're buying something that's sound. The home inspector is going to be able to go and give you an overall inspection of the home to make sure there's not anything structurally wrong with the home that could be a huge money pit later. You also might want to consider asking the sellers to pay for a home warranty, which will cover most of the appliances inside the home the first year. And number 8, get help from a realtor. Buying a new home is not just a huge financial commitment. It's also a very emotional one. Having a realtor in between to help you make those decisions without injecting too much of your emotions into the process is critical in making better, wiser decisions. So it's important to go through the process of finding a realtor that not only you feel that you can trust, that understands the process, but also one that you actually click with personally. You don't want to work with somebody that you don't jive with on a personal level. I mostly suggest interviewing at least 3 realtors and finding the one that you really click with the best. I really hope this helps answer some of those questions that you may have had before starting on your home search process and helps you get started off on the right foot. If you are thinking of moving to the Emerald Coast, feel free to grab my free relocation guide in the description description underneath this video. I'm going to put a link right down there, and all you have to do is click it and it'll take you right over there where you can grab that. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this content and got a little bit out of it. If you did, do me a big favor and give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment underneath this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you're struggling with your home search. And I'd be happy to answer any questions that you throw my way. Once again, thank you so much for watching my video. I am Jody Cordell, the Savvy Agent with Spence Properties here in Crestview, Florida, and I'll see you on the next video.